What is going on, guys? Mobile Carrier News here, and it looks like Verizon and AT&T are at it again with iPhone offers and discounts, but mostly this one. Verizon mimicked its free 5G offer. They're basically offering more 5G phones and more service. You still have to pay, there was some type of price, but it looks like AT&T is becoming more aggressive with competition now. They're basically challenging Verizon's offer with their own 3-year phone contract. Now you're probably thinking right now, how is it best to still be in a contract when all these carriers don't have contracts? Well, if you really think about it, nowadays people are keeping their phones longer. Like, let's say if someone buys the new Galaxy phone, S21 or 20, or upcoming iPhone 12, iPhone 12 Pro. Even if someone got the new iPhone 13, Samsung S23, etc., etc., people are keeping their phones longer because if you have the most premium phone, like let's say back then you had the iPhone XR, all these other phones, they actually last a pretty long time. I'm not gonna be lie, they really do. For example, I have the iPhone 12. It's gonna last me for a good 5 years. Like, I don't need a new phone. I could get a new phone, but that's just a waste of money. The same way AT&T is doing. They're basically moving, instead of their 2-year contracts, they're going 3-year contracts because everyone knows AT&T service is pretty good. It does not have the most coverage like Verizon, but they have insane speeds. We all know AT&T has insane speeds. Verizon has coverage, AT&T has the speeds. And I am thinking maybe giving AT&T a go, making them as my primary carrier. Maybe. I'm still sticking with T-Mobile. I'm not saying T-Mobile. T-Mobile is not the best. It's really not. As much as they sugarcoat their marketing, it's not. But AT&T's. I like what they're doing here. They're really challenging Verizon this deal for 3-year contracts. I'm not. I believe Verizon is still doing 2-year contracts, which is not bad. 2 years is still a long time. Don't get me wrong, but 3 years. I mean, if you this marketing scheme is really, it's genius, because if you're with a carrier that has fast internet, like super fast, and let's say they slow you down to 3G after you use their internet, it's it's still, somewhat fast, decently. You can still download content, watch Netflix, as long as they don't slow you down to 2G. That's all that I care about. But this is genius, because let's say you go on a 3-year contract and you're with the carrier that has blazing speeds, and let's say you use it, you don't use your Wi-Fi, you use them, and you're stuck with it for 3 years. Your phone will last you 3 to 4 years. But by that time, you'll get a new phone, and this is what I like their marketing scheme, because you just keep going to the 3-year contract. So what basically AT&T has here, they have you in a loop, but it's a genius marketing loop. Like, you're stuck with them. You could break out of the contract, but would you rather go to Verizon and pay more? They have good coverage, but they don't have the fastest speeds. AT&T has the fastest speeds, and this is why I like AT&T. They're really smart with their marketing. Like, getting someone with a 3-year contract, with a new phone, and you have blazing speeds, like super fast. Like, guys, I've used to have AT&T. These guys, they're fast. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be honest here. They're AT&T's 4G LTE. Well, I never really had an LTE. I mostly had Actually, no, I did have it LTE. What am I saying? Their 4G LTE is so much faster than T-Mobile's. Way faster. Now I'm starting to debate why I switched to T-Mobile. I guess it was just personal experience with AT&T, but this is genius. A 3-year contract with a new phone, and you have blazing fast speeds, and the second best coverage to Verizon. There's no beating that. Unless Verizon goes on a 4-year deal, that's all they can do is 2 years. I'm pretty sure Verizon is still making good money with this, but AT&T scheme, a good scheme. This is genius. Like, I did not expect AT&T to go the 3-year route. Every carrier usually goes for 2 years. If I switch to AT&T now, they'd give me 2 years. Verizon 2 years, but 3 years. That's genius. That's just smart marketing. I wouldn't even think of that unless I work for the company. So Verizon's gonna have to dish out more deals. Honestly, in my opinion, Verizon really has to focus on fixing their plans because 720p of HD, come on, like Verizon, this is not 2012 anymore. And your unlimited data, which only goes to 50 gigabytes, you need to fix that too. Because AT&T has you beat with 4K video streaming and 100 gigabytes of data. Even T-Mobile has you beat by what is that? Magenta Max Premium Priority Unlimited Data. You can literally use so much data and they don't slow you down. So props to AT&T for their 3-year phone contract. Verizon, I don't know what you guys are doing. You guys have the best coverage, but you gotta find out a way to beat AT&T because so far they have you beat with this line. I honestly can't see AT&T getting more customers from Verizon. A few more. If Verizon can honestly improve, but so far Verizon is in the dust. They have the best coverage still, not gonna lie. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next video.